before we get started, let's check out the links in my description. We all want nice things. We want the car, we want a house, we want a high limit credit card. But if you don't have at least a 680 credit score, you're not even in the game. So click this link here to know where you stand and get your free credit scores from all three bureaus. That will be Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. And also get your reports. If you would like to be free and become financially independent through entrepreneurship, click this link here to be free. If you'd like to get cash back, which is a discount during shopping, please click this link here to see my favorite cashback sites. And if you enjoy the music you hear in the background, please click the link here and subscribe to It's Oasis. Hello everyone, welcome back to Community Wealth. Today I'm going to go into my second week as a Walmart Spark delivery driver. But before we get into that, if you would like to know your FICO scores and what's in your reports with all three bureaus, Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian, click the credit monitoring link in the description below. I'd like to make $500 to $1,000 plus per week on your time utilizing your vehicle. Click the Wealth Dasher link in the description below. If you don't have a car, you don't want to use your own, then click the Wealth HyreCar link in the description below, and that way you can use the HyreCar along with the Wealth Dasher and still make $500 to $1,000 plus per week on your time. Like to know how I got 5 properties for $5,500? Click the Be Free link in the description below, then click Sign Up. Like to get cash back while shopping online? Click the cash back links in the description below. Now, I'm going to start off by saying this week was a shortened week. I did 5 days this week. It was from Monday through Friday because I went out of town over the weekend. All right. But let me get into that right now. Okay. So here we are in the Spark app. Okay. Start out on February 7th. As you can see, on the 7th, it was $63.16. So remember, I explained to you that when you're looking at the Spark app, the daily earnings is the day of the delivery plus the previous day's tips. Okay, they process the tips 24 hours after the delivery day. So this would be Monday's deliveries and Sunday's tips. So the 7th would be Monday's deliveries and Sunday's tips. Okay, that's what this $63.16 is for. All right, so that's pretty much all that is. I'm not going to break down each day, but I'm going to let you know why certain days look crazy. All right, so we're going to get into that in a second. Well, I'll let you know right here since we have this graph up. I'll go and let you know since we got a graph, because it's going to say the same thing. You're just going to see extra in this area in the next screen. So I'll just explain this right now. You see $13.46. I was dashing and I was doing Spark. Okay, so I was kind of like going through it, and this day it was a lot going on. I don't know if something was going on with the app or whatever, but I was missing orders. So I just got frustrated and said, well, I got one, let me go ahead and go. All right. Same thing happened this day. This is the day I made almost $50 in DoorDash because they was giving the $2 incentives. So once I saw this and things started happening, pretty much the same thing happened this day, missing orders. I think at one time I even forgot to turn the app on. So when I forgot to turn the app on, I just said, screw it, whatever, I already missed, because I knew that I get my orders usually around 25 on an hour. So like 9:25, 11:25, I get my orders around 25 on an hour. All right. But then I'm seeing on this day that I'm getting express orders. So the express orders can come at any time. So I'll get express order usually at the top of the hour. But now, as of late, I'm even getting express orders like around 40, 45, could be. So the express orders come at any time. All right. But here, I was missing orders, and I think I forgot to turn the app on, so I got frustrated again. I was like, you know what? I already made $50. Let me go ahead and roll to the crib. All right. So I just stopped, cut it off, one order. That was it. So these 2 days only got one order. I got my bearings back on track here. These are the 2 days where I really didn't do DoorDash that much. And you saw in my previous second week DoorDash video that I think I made $22 this day. I made $10 this day. Okay. So I said, all right, let me go ahead and make this happen with these days. So that's when I started seeing express orders. This on Friday, I got orders back to back, for 3 hours straight. Remember, you get technically 1 an hour. You might get 2, depending on express order. It's a quick order, a quick batch they want to throw out to you or whatever. But you usually get every order. You usually get it in order every hour. So if you get orders like me on 25 on an hour, around 25 on an hour when our next order come through. Again, it could be after you get that first order, if you're back in, not necessarily in the back in the zone, because you're going to be in the zone. They keep you in the zone with these orders. That's why I like Spark. You pretty much stay in your zone. You don't really leave the area. All right, you just stay in that zone, and if you stay in that zone, you'll get an order. All right, you'll get one. All right. So, as long as you're in that zone, once you drop that last order off, you're back available. Next thing you know, you might get an order. You might get an express order before your next 25 round. And if you drop that express order, by the time that 25 on an hour come, you'll get another one then as well. So it all depends. Daily, how many orders out there, how busy it is, all that all depends. But just know you typically get an order every hour. All right. So anyway, so that's how I ended up with the 75 here and the 74 here. This day, I think I did 3. It was 9, 10. Yeah, I stopped at 12. So I think I did 3 this day. All right. And this day, I believe I did 3 or 4. But remember, we're looking at the tips from the previous days. Okay. So this would be whatever I did that day, including these tips. This would be whatever I did this day, including these tips. Now, a couple of these days, it was just straight orders, so I didn't get any tips. Because I'll let you know right now, with Spark, they don't always tip. You mostly get tips. I would say 85 to 90% of your orders will be tips, but a lot of people don't tip. Well, they probably tip one time, and then the next time they probably didn't have enough money, so they probably didn't tip, but they wanted to get their food because they know they got to pay delivery fees and things like that as well. So this is pretty much how I was looking. Ended up with $269.45 for this week, the shortened week, and me still kind of learning the ropes, figuring out this and figuring out that. All right, so that's pretty much how that's looked. Let me go into the next screen. So here it is again. I'm in the next screen. How they broke it down by the day here. Monday the 7th was 63.16. Tuesday 13.46. February 25.45. I said February. Wednesday the 9th 25.45. The 10th we have 75.10, and the 11th, which was Friday, was 74.28. Now this was just tips. Remember, I didn't do anything on Saturday, so this was just the tips from this day. All right, this is just the tips from this day. So you're just seeing tips being processed right here. That's all you're really seeing. All right. So I'm going to go into the next screen, which you will see a little bit of extra info. Okay, so here we go. Yeah, $269.45. This break down the tips I got for the week. So this is my deliveries, $176.45. This will be deliveries plus, they call it extra effort. That's what this is right here, delivery and extra effort. Then you have your tips. And right here will be your incentives, like I showed you in my previous video, where they had the $50 bonus here. So if I would have took the Super Bowl and the Valentine's Day stuff, well, right here was Valentine's Day. If I took the Valentine's Day weekend stuff, I would have got an extra, I think it was like an extra $3 per delivery or something like that on Valentine's Day. I'd have had that. extra, I think it was extra $5 per delivery, I believe it was. I want to say it was extra $5 per delivery. Could have been extra 2 or 3, I'm not sure. I don't remember per se. But that's what you were getting around Valentine's Day in the evening. So if I would have did that, I would have got it. That would have showed it right here. Okay, but here are the tips for $93 and $176.45 is what I made for the week. Okay. My next video, I'm gonna show you how to cash out like I'm gonna do with the Spark, because it's a whole separate app. It's the DDI, what's the branch app with that DDI uses to issue your payments. So my next video, I'm going to break that down. I'm going to show you, I'm going to walk you through the branch app, how you cash out. Like I'm going to do that every cash out with Spark. I'm going to show you how to do the cash out, and I'm going to show you the deposit as well to my bank account. Okay, so that's for the next video. But all in all, $269.45 included with what I did with DoorDash of $101.25, not including the tips that I got in my hand. So you can say I easily did $270 this week from $517 to $514. So I made $370. I said $270. I mean $370. So I made $370. You know, being part time, hanging out in my car, riding around town. You know. And also another thing I like about Spark, a lot less mileage. Because remember, you stand in your zone. And there are some days I did do a lot of mileage. Like I did see a time where I did 85 miles. I didn't like that. And sometimes the mileage don't be more than like 125, 130 a mile. You know, and I actually would like it to be more on the $2 per mile side, which happens quite frequently. You get $2 per mile. Like I had days where I made $105 and only drove 44 miles. And I'm going to do a video about that as well, because that actually happened this week. Not the February 6th, because I'm on my third week now. No, I'm actually on my fourth week. I'm on my fourth week now. So I'm going to do the third week video when I just cashed out the other day, and do that video as well. But we'll get into that. I'm on my fourth week. I'm really learning the game. And for actually giving, I think the more you do it, they give you better routes as well. But anyway, this is it. $269.45, my second full week. Well, not necessarily full week, I didn't do the weekend, but my 5-day week with Spark, still learning. And you're going to see a lot bigger payouts in the next coming videos, okay? Thanks for watching. If you would like to know your FICO scores and what's on your reports from all three bureaus, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian, click the credit monitoring link in the description below. If you would like to make $500 to $1,000 plus per week utilizing your vehicle on your own time, click the Wealth Dasher link in the description below. If you don't have a vehicle or you don't want to use your own vehicle, then click the Wealth HyreCar link in the description below. And that way you can hire a car and use that vehicle to then Wealth Dash and make $500 to $1,000 plus per week on your own time. If you want to know how I got 5 properties for $5,500, click the Be Free link in the description below. And if you would like to get cash back while shopping online, click the cash back link in the description below. Like, share the video, comment below, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to It's Oasis, and until the next video, let's get this money.